Hi everyone, it's Poofy. A-Team has done it again. Throwing another gacha at us right when I thought I was going to start saving for Nana's birthday. Now, I am someone who loves dresses. I love big dresses. You should probably know by the username, but I do think that they were quite lazy with designing the Sleeping Beauty Hikari, as gorgeous as she is, because the dress is literally just a recolored version of the Christine Juna from the Phantom of the Opera event, if you take a look at her. Like, that 3D model, if any of you who have Christine Juna, you can pause the video right here, go take a look. It uses the exact same thing, it's just been recolored from the blue to this color with a, basically a pattern added into it, and then the rose is added on and a corset added. So I like it aesthetically. I do think that as a design choice in this series, it's quite lazy, but I am really interested in getting her because she is still really pretty. And she's also fairly formidable in PvP. The Sleeping Beauty Hikari is one of your backline main attackers. She has an incredibly high act power, and as such has lower defense and special defense. And she has a let's say medium-ish agility. If we take a look at her kit, she has the standard Slash of Brilliance, Chance at Sleep to the front enemy, which can be useful in a PvP setting, but her main selling points in a PvP setting are going to be the Blessed Rondo, which has damage for the front 3 enemies, and then your front 3 allies will be resistant to any sort of negative effects. This is anything like a mark, act power down, anything that affects your stage girl in a negative way. This does not, however, block off anything like, say, you applying an act power up. It's only negative effects, which is very, very useful when you come up against, if you look at stuff like in PvP, if you look up against like a Phantom Michiru, or anything else that bases its team off of applying a negative stat effect to you and affecting you in that way, she becomes a major counter to any of those kinds of strategies. The Tragic Thorns deals damage to the rear 3 enemies, and it's very high damage. So I put her kind of on the same plane as the Laelap's Hound, Rui, if you have her or you've played against her in PvP. She will basically decimate your back line if there's no aggro or anything to stop her. She also applies Marked, so if she doesn't kill you off just outright, Sleeping Beauty ensures that the next few climax acts will wreck your back line. It also has a chance at sleep. So the marked is guaranteed, but the sleep is only a percentage chance, so it may or may not happen. She is a backline unit, which does move away from the mid-focused PvP meta we've been seeing pretty frequently. However, even though she doesn't get the benefit of those mid-unit skills, her unit skill on its own is pretty formidable, and she's basically got the stats at this point to back it up. So she is very, very useful in PvP. All of her auto skills are based around her dealing more and more damage to you. So, with all of that in mind, I've done some math, and I've actually found that while the Sleeping Beauty gacha compared to the Super Brilliance Fest gacha that came out at the same time with Snow White Misora while the Snow White Misora gacha is cheaper to get started with if you're looking to stay on a budget, it's actually cheaper to complete the Sleeping Beauty Hikari one. It's 21,000 gems compared to 23,400 gems on the Snow White Misora side. So, if you really don't care who you get, this is the more economical if you're going the distance. But if you're really trying to save and you're only trying to do a couple pulls, then Misora's initial steps are going to be cheaper. But, with all of that in mind, I would really like to have this Hikari. As much as I was harping on the outfit decision earlier, I do think it's a really nice outfit. The Juna is one of my favorite 3-star units, just aesthetically. And so, with that in mind, fingers crossed. I have 21,000, so I have enough to get through this entire box, but I really would prefer not to. Okay, nothing. I will... That's nothing. Half off. Let's see about half off. Usually, yeah, I don't really have much hopes for the half off. I've seen people get really, really good results with them. I personally have really never had any sort of decent gacha result with the half off box. I've only really had good gacha results in the full price boxes. It's... This game, A-Team does not cut me any sort of break. So... Let's see. Another half off. I saw a lot of people were getting her... Oh. Okay, what I was saying was I saw a lot of people getting her around step 4 or 5. Which, I'm nearing that point now. Hopefully I would be able to just stop afterwards. I'm really trying to save for Nana's birthday. I just should not be spending this much money on this game, but... Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Oh my goodness, it's all the way to the end, isn't it? Oh boy. And... a bit more. You can't really hope for much in the lovely, lovely Revue Starlight gacha with its wonderful rates. Okay, free gacha. At least this is low pressure. Okay. Nothing much of it. I don't think there's any 3 stars that would have any sort of benefit for me at this point. I use pretty much exclusively 4-star memoirs. I only use 3-star girls occasionally, and most of the ones I have, their unit skills are already maxed out. So I guess maybe creation jewels? But... let's see. Okay, step 5. This one has 4 times the rates for 4-star stage girls. Rate up is a lie, but maybe A-Team will do something nice for me this time. And nope, yeah, rate up's a lie. Told ya. I really don't want to go through all of my gems, but if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Okay, on this step, I'm guaranteed to at least get something. There's no guarantee that it will be Hikari, but she is rate up, so hopefully. Okay, so I just have the guaranteed. We know that that is going to be a stage girl of some kind. Unfortunately, I do have most of the Brilliance Fest girls, so there isn't really much for me to get other than getting the Sleeping Beauty Hikari. Unless Nightingale Rui decides to come home, and that'd be a little painful in this gacha. Okay. Fingers crossed. Unit skill. Creation jewels. I can use the creation jewels. That's not what I wanted. Okay, free gacha. Let's see. Again, don't expect much out of it. Yep. Just 2 3-stars. I'll just speed through these. Nothing really much to see. Just 2-star memoirs. Couple of 3-star girls and memoirs. Okay, now we're in the territory of rate up for Sleeping Beauty specifically. So my chances of getting her, if I get any 4-star girl, are a lot better. So fingers crossed on this one. A-Team hates me. Wow. This is a little painful at this point. Like, usually my gacha luck's a little better than this. That's something. You can't get your hopes up anymore, because A-Team's not my friend today, apparently. It's because I said all those mean things about the dress. I don't hate the design, I just, like, come on. Yikes. So it's not even like I'm getting dupe 4 stars. I'm just not even getting 4 stars at all. Like, I've only gotten the one on the guaranteed step. I guess the next step is going to be another guaranteed. But this is a little painful, honestly. Like, I keep telling myself I'm going to save for Nana, but I guess in a couple weeks I'll have to spend money again, which that's never a pleasant thought. Okay. I'm guaranteed a Brilliance Fest exclusive 4-star stage girl. The only options I have that aren't dupes would be the Florence Nightingale Revue or Sleeping Beauty. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up with a dupe, so I have to go with fingers crossed on this one. I can't afford to give her up. Okay. That's the exclusive, and... Let's see. Oh no, is it the next one? Did I read that wrong? I probably read that wrong. Got all excited. It's the next one. I can't afford it. Wow. I thought I had enough. I thought it was only 11 steps. I must have read it wrong. Rip. I'll probably come back in a bit and do more, but I do have a ticket gacha, which does include the Brilliance Fest exclusives, but doesn't guarantee me anything from Brilliance Fest, so we'll see. Probably a dupe. Yep, dupe. It's more gems for me. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to be back in just a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. I messed up there. I thought that it was 11 steps. It's 12. It's 12 steps. So, thought might as well fork out a little bit extra cash and get myself that guaranteed 4-star girl. If this isn't Sleeping Beauty, I'm going to be done. I will be so done. Okay. 2. One of those is going to be a girl. The other one may be a memoir, or I may get 2. I saw so many other people have such good luck with this gacha, and it just hasn't happened for me. Been a little rough, but that's okay. It's okay. You can't have a good gacha day every single day. Not the right Hikari. That's not the right. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. So, the pack that I bought does give me one more of these ticket gachas. Let's see. This is my last chance. My very last chance. Could be her. It probably won't be, but it could be her. And it's not. Well, that is, unfortunately, all of the money I have to spend on this. I have a lot of other stage girls available to me, so it's not the end of the world that I didn't end up getting Sleeping Beauty, but she is really pretty, and I did really want her. So, you win some, you lose some. Well, I wish all of you who want to scout in this box the best. Because maybe one of y'all took my luck, but it just wasn't my day today, was it? Well, if you are going to pull either in Revue Starlight or anywhere else, I wish you the best of luck in all of your gacha endeavors. See you later.